I didn't really want to do a story on this, the Hobby Lobby situation. Uh, but the reason why I did it, the reason why I'm doing the story on this is simply because everybody else was doing the story on it as well. So what happened? A man goes into a Hobby Lobby location in Alabama. He went in to return a expensive item. I think it was $148, according to the receipt that I saw on another video. So they refused at first to return the item. So they asked him for his ID, and I think he gave it to him. I'm not really for sure, and then they gave it back. And so they told him to wait right there. We're gonna call corporate to see if you can return this item, which they lied, you know. And instead of them calling the corporate, they called the police. And then once the police showed up, the police asked him for his ID. And as a citizen that has rights, he asked the police, why do you need to see my ID? And then he said that I'm going to get you for trespassing because the store wanted to get him for trespassing. And so he gave the cop his ID. And what they did is they walked to a squad car and everything like that. And no, to a cruiser, not squad car, cruiser. And they ran his name, didn't find nothing, outstanding guy. And he had I think an Iowa or a out-of-state a driver's license. So they told him that he can't drive the car. So he had to call somebody up and ask them, can they, drive the car with him. So he went back in the store and everything. So they returned the expensive item. And I don't know what it was that he was returning, but according to the receipt, he was returning something that's over $100, $148. So you see in the video, if you look it up about the Hobby Lobby, calling the cops on the black guy, you see in the video, he explained to them he didn't do nothing wrong, which he didn't, because if he would have did something wrong, then he would have got those handcuffs on him. But Hobby Lobby was looking, said that they had seen the security video, and according to the security video, the guy that was on the security video writing bad checks looked like that guy, the guy that was returning stuff. So they automatically assumed instead of them showing him the video, where is the video? You know what I'm saying? Instead of examining the video more and more, and why you can't tell, what the suspect looked like. Do we all look like alike? Do all black people look alike? No. So they realized that they made a mistake, so they let the guy return and stuff like that. So what I think is the guy should shoot the hell out of Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby is a store, as most of y'all know, is a store of arts and crafts and stuff like that. It's kind of like Michael, but it's more crafty than Michael. I think what the guy should do is get a hold of the video. He was in there trying to return stuff, and also use the cell phone video as evidence and go to court, take their butts to court, and try to get a settlement. You know, I don't know how much he's going to get, and he should also get a lawyer and try to fight for it. You know, and I'm pretty sure he'll win. I don't think Hobby Lobby has a reason that they win because it was their mistake. How can you not tell whether it's the right suspect or not? How can you not tell? I can tell, and I don't work at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby should hire me, but I wouldn't want to work there. You know, I didn't work at multiple dozens of retail stores in the past, but that's another story. But yeah, it's not that hard to tell whether it was that guy or not. And this guy, he didn't have no record. So what I think is he should just sue them. And really, it seems like every time I notice this in 2017 and in 2018, that when a minority person goes into like a retail store to return stuff, whether it's Walmart, whether it's Michael's, whether it's Hobby Lobby, those stores seem to be popping up on the news a lot, like a lot. And it seemed to me that these stories, these discrimination cases, they happen mostly in the dirty South area, like Alabama, Texas, sometimes California, but California is not, not the dirty South. It's West Coast. But it seemed to happen in those kind of areas, and I have noticed that a lot. It happens too often. And man goes in the store, African American man goes in the store, try to return something, whether it's expensive, whether it's really $50, whether it's $10. Try to get your money back. Of course you want to get your money back. You return stuff. But get this, I forgot to leave one thing out. The item was defective. So they said at first they couldn't return it because he had opened it. Well, the only way that you're going to see if it's defective or not is unless you open it. Like, for example, if I buy a phone at Walmart and I open it, which all phones I ever bought at Walmart in the past, I had unboxed it. And some of y'all know this because I do videos on unboxing, so I got evidence of me unboxing phones that's mine, not nobody else's, mine. So, of course, if something is wrong with the phone has a little scratch on it, then I'm going to take it back, get my money back, and I'm going to tell them the reason what's wrong with it. And they're always trying to say, what's wrong with it? Why you want to return it? Stop all that questions, that 21 questions. Just say, okay, we'll check and see if something wrong with it. And the whole point of really returning something, if the item is defective. If the item is defective, then you should have the right to return something. Wallace, if you buy a shirt and let's say the shirt had a stain on it, but you didn't know until you tried the shirt on at the house. And so you like, wait a minute, I'm gonna return the shirt. Or if the shirt is too small for you and you might have been in a hurry or something like that, and so that's why you would go to the fitting room and try to shirt on. Understandable. And so you return it, and they ask you why you want to return. Let me see your ID. You know, and then they get in a little walkie-talkie and call the manager, or some of them will lie to you to your face and say, "I call corporate to see if you return." They leave because, of course, they're not gonna call corporate right in front of you because they're calling the cops. And these people play this guy like a fool, and they lie, and they should at least they should at least be wrote up for it or fired for it, because that could have cost that man his life, and they the ones who's in the wrong, because the man was just trying to return something, and they don't know that man from a hole in the wall, and he don't know them from a hole in the wall. And the police, they don't have no evidence or no protocol to search to really even ask him for his ID. He didn't do nothing wrong. But I think what happened was when they called the police, they told a different story. They told that this was the guy that was writing bad check, but the police should have had better eyes and looked and said, "Oh, wait a minute, that don't look like the guy. Let's zoom in a little bit, and then just let it be." But now they wanted to jump in gear. The police officers wanted to jump in gear, and what I mean by that is they wanted to automatically assume without even asking what's going on, or without even talking to him and trying to figure out, okay, what's your first and last name, what's your date of birth, what's your, this and this, where you live, and, like, you have any warrants, check it. He comes clean, booyah. Talk to the manager, tell the manager that, hey, you can't just be falsely accusing somebody and calling the cops if you are not sure, 100% sure, not 90% sure, not 50% sure, but 100% sure that this guy was the guy that was writing bad check. Is your eyes something wrong with your eyes? You need to go to the eye doctor or something like that, get it checked, or what? You don't know, like, what's wrong with people these days? What's wrong with these companies, these retail stores, these big old giants? And it's just been going on, it's been going on a lot. And it's not just 2 or 3 incidents. It's been going on a lot. And this is probably not going to stop unless we fight for it, unless we stop it for ourselves. And I know people might say, well, this could happen to or this can happen to a Caucasian person. Yes, you're absolutely right. It has happened multiple times to a Caucasian person. Me and male or female. You're right, but they didn't. They didn't call the cops on them, and they didn't have to go through all that stuff just to return stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm going to play this video. I hope y'all heard it. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. And the reason why I can't show it is because I don't have a stand. It's loud, I'm sorry.
black man trying to return an item at Hobby Lobby. Then, the white manager picked up the phone. Watch. Despite the overwhelming media coverage of white people calling the police on black people going about their everyday lives, the practice does not seem to be abating, not even a little. From the Starbucks incident to the Yale incident to the Oakland Park barbecue incident, viral videos continue to serve as just how difficult it is for black Americans to go about doing the most without activities in their daily lives without being confronted by police officers.
Right now,
This newest incident,
you just can't make it up. It's all on video.
yesterday,
Even if it's all on video, you still try to justify. Why?
If there has ever been
I'm not crazy.
offense, I do
Tell
not
it like it is.
Despite the fact that the item was in its original packaging, he had a receipt, and his girlfriend confirmed that it was returnable when she made the purchase. The white employee notified Scurlock that she would have to escalate the request to see if she could go ahead with the return. When I gave her, the cashier, the machine, she told me that she needed to check with the manager to see if the item was returned.
That happened to me
Scurlock told
before.
her
Now Walmart, I remember even in a really good area. I wouldn't say it's a good area, but it's not the ghetto. Ghetto. It's not the hood area. One day, I guess I don't know what I was trying to return. I think I was trying to return a phone. I was trying to return a tablet. I don't remember. The tablet, I think, was $80, $90, something like that. I was trying to return it at the customer service desk, and this black woman, I think her name was Shanika, or her name was Tasha, or something like that, and she had a ponytail and stuff. And I was at the Super Center Walmart, and so I was trying to return it as she was opening, the box and stuff, trying to see everything in there. And she said, "Well, what happened to the instructions? Because when I purchased the tablet, or I think camera or something like that, that's all I had, and I always keep the instructions. I don't never throw away the instructions because you never know, they might come in handy someday. You might want to return it, or you might need it for something else." So she was like, "Well, I can't return this unless you have the instructions." So what I did is, my ride was outside waiting on me, outside of Walmart. And so I told my ride what happened. And said, the woman said I can't return it without the instructions, because it came with the instructions and stuff like that. And I told her that it wouldn't know. It had a box. It had a little box that had information in there anyway, but she didn't want to return it. She was just hassling. So I went home, which I lived up the street. I didn't live like 5 to 10 miles from Walmart. I lived walking distance from Walmart. So I went home. I, pretty much looked everywhere. I didn't see it. I normally would keep it in a drawer at my old apartment. And most of y'all seen how my old apartment looked like, and everything, because I didn't vlog so many times, hundreds of videos in there. So I didn't find it, and I went back to Walmart, and I told the woman I didn't find it. And then another woman, a supervisor, so I got the person that was driving me to come out of the car and talk to this woman, and she was like, "Well, it didn't come with a note, and y'all should be able to return it." And the woman, the supervisor, did not believe me, because she was looking at me all kind of funny and stuff. And I said, I didn't lie, I didn't make it up. And she was looking at me funny. So they called the main manager, the manager that was on the duty at the time, and she was a white lady with a long ponytail, and so I told her about the situation and everything like that, and she was cool about it. She was nice and everything like that, and so she pretty much returned it, and so I pretty much asked for cash because I used debit. Because remember, when you buy purchase something at Walmart or pretty much anywhere, use debit. Don't use credit. Because you use credit, then they can't give you cash. But they used to be able to do that about 5 to 10 years ago. They used to be able to give you cash if you use credit. But now they changed the rules for some reason, you know. But so she was like, "Well, I need to see the debit card that you used it on and stuff like that." So she gave me cash. I think it was $89, $90, something like that. You know, it was close to $100. And so I said, "Okay." You know, so I have experienced some kind of, I wouldn't say discrimination, but close to discrimination, because if I was a Caucasian person returning something and they did it to me, I can fuss with them and they would say, "Okay, okay, I'm going to return it." And I'm not trying to say that Caucasian people don't get mistreated when they return stuff from the store, but it's more minority people that get targeted, whether it's with police at Walmart, whether it's a security guard, or whether it's even a teenager, you know, that goes into a Walmart or that goes into a Hobby Lobby, that goes, you know, any retail store, because 90% of these stores are owned by Caucasian people. They're not owned by black-owned businesses. No, they're not. You know, but it don't matter. Everybody should be treated the same. You know what I'm saying? And everybody should be looked at according to the law, and everybody should be pretty much. If you want to have a reaction when a black person cusses in public, you also want to have a reaction when a white person cusses in public, or an Asian person, or an Indian, or a Hispanic person cusses in public. Regardless of their race, you're going to have the same reaction, depending on how severe it is, you know. But yeah, the best thing to do is when this happens to y'all, stay away from these stores. Shop online. Shop somewhere that's black owned. Go to a black owned, go to a minority store. Or go to a store that you had good experience shopping at. And you know, they greet you, you come in the store, they respect you, they don't get that, you know, stuck up attitude, yelling at you and trying to suspect you shoplifting, or trying to suspect you return item, return fraud or whatever, trying to, you know, get you in trouble. So try to stay away from these stores as much as you can. And the more you stay away from those stores, just try to shop at those stores online. Try to do everything online, and then pick it up, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to go into the store, you have to deal with a cashier, nothing like that. That's it. And you have proof that you purchased it and everything like that. So you don't have to worry about all that. And stop returning stuff. Because when you return stuff, then that's when it becomes a problem. Especially as a minority, Black, Hispanic, even Asian, even Native American, even somebody that's mixed with white and Black. And sometimes a Caucasian person has a similar problem too, but not as much as minorities do. Because there's videos out there that's proven that minorities are most likely to be targeted in these incidents. Because if you look at every single video from all the stuff that's happened in 2000s, I'm not talking about the 90s, I'm talking about 2000s, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 18, and then when 2019 comes, it's going to continue happening. And the only person that can fix it is we all got to come together. White, Black, Chinese, Asian, Indian, whatever. And I'm going to do a story on this Asian owner at this restaurant. I guess this man was returning something or something like that, and the owner got mad and started cursing and then hit the employee, and the man was video recording the whole thing. See, and then the customer backing him saw everything, and this was the owner. Keep in mind, the owner. This wasn't just the manager. So yeah, this stuff is happening more often. So this is not only just happening to customers, this is also happening to employees. And then the store owner said, "I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police." You know what I'm saying? And you want to call the police on something that you did wrong, not something that the customer did. You know. So sometimes it's best to avoid certain places. Look at the reviews online and see whether it has a good review or it has a bad review. Like, for example, if you go to you look the restaurant up and you see that it has 4 stars, 3 stars, and you see that it has 2 stars. Because when I was looking for an apartment before I moved out of my old apartment, I looked at the comments, reviews on the apartment, and 90% of them were nice reviews. Some people said it was a rundown neighborhood, but it's not that rundown. Really, it's not really that bad because they clean a lot of stuff up. But anyways, try to avoid some of these stores, if you can. Try to avoid a lot of these stores. Hurt them right in the pocketbook, because just talking about it on social media and recording it is not going to solve any problem. But please record it and please talk about it on social media, because seeing is believing, and this stuff been going on for a long time, for years and years and years. And it pretty much happens everywhere. It don't just happen in certain areas. It happens even in the suburbs area. It happens, in Some places in the ghetto you can get good service and they treat you right. They respect you and they nice to you and you can go in the suburbs, you know, and they mean to you. They discriminate on you or they look at mean mug you or look at you all crazy and stuff like that. And in ghetto versus suburbs, it don't matter. It don't matter. It happens everywhere. It can fully happen everywhere. And the best thing that you can do is when you go through that experience, stay away from that place, and try to go to the grocery store, get you some fried chicken, pork chop. Try to cook at home and eat at home. Because the more you eat at home, the less a lot of these situations occur. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be the next person on YouTube shot down and gunned down by the police or shot down and gunned down by some hero, somebody that's trying to be a hero. Or you won't be arrested or dragged out of the Walmart because you try to exercise your rights or you try to tell the police, hey man, don't treat me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. I have people in my life pretty much, when I try to explain to them something, people don't want you to tell them anything. You know what I'm saying? That's including the police. They don't want you to explain nothing. Even if what you're explaining is for a reason and it's true. And you're not making up no excuses or you're not lying or nothing like that. They still would say that you snapped on them or you flipped out or you blew up. Okay, if I ask you a question and I'm a little mad, so that means that I blew up. Blowing up to me is I'm all in your face and cursing you out. But what I do is I try to come to a better understanding because, hey, at the end of the day, I pretty much got a life outside of work. I got a life outside of all these other places. And, I try to live the best way I can. And I try to do the best thing I can. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's perfect. But show some respect. And you get some respect back. That's all I say. That's all I ask. And until people get that, then it's going to be always the same. So, yeah. People don't want you to tell them anything. But they would get mad but they wouldn't want you to get mad at what you tell them. But you tell me what you want to tell me. But if you come at me sideways, then I'm going to confront you and I'm going to call you out. And I'm going to say, you need to slow your roll. You need to calm down. If you don't calm down, you continue. I'm going to say, hey, look, man, I don't got time for you. And you're not worth my time waste. Because you're not. I walk away. It's because would you rather me walk away or snap or explode? And there's a reason why I walk away. Because I don't want no complication. And I don't like complication. I never in my life liked complication. Even though I've been through a lot of stuff ever since I was a little kid until now. But let it be a lesson to y'all. Try to stay away from a lot of these places, a lot of these eating places, and a lot of these retail stores. Try to go to places that you know that you don't have bad experiences. That has good management, that has good food, that has good employees, nice, friendly, profession. You know, and that's the tip for the day. And I'm Young Byron with Young Byron News, and this is gonna go probably on Top Buzz. I don't know. I haven't been uploading that much on Top Buzz, but I'm still